Hey everyone, it's Tristan, best known as Rocks, Tristan Rocks, um, best puff of all time. And today I'm gonna be reading some questions. I got a lot of questions, over 30 questions actually. So thank you guys for that. Um, I just want to get right into it. The first question, I'm also gonna do the questions on screen. First question, how's life? Life is pretty good right now. I'm trying to grind Melee, trying to get good at that game. I have Smash World Tour coming up. Last Chance qualifiers. I'm going to Orlando for that. Then in January, I have Smash Homie Summit along with the Genesis at the end of January. So right now, life is looking good. I have okay grades. Finals is coming up soon, so I probably have to study for that. But yeah, life's pretty well for me. I hope life is good for you all too. Next question. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is red. I don't know why. I've loved red. I thought red was a really cool color ever since I was a kid. I think it's also my dad's favorite color, so that's pretty cool. Next question. When are you going to upload more Smash on your channel? This is a good question. I actually haven't uploaded much Smash, and I think I should definitely upload more because I've been kind of lacking. Especially since like the last time I uploaded the TAS video of me and Hungrybox a little bit ago. That was a funny video, but I want to make a Puff combo video. I think I have enough clips for it. I've been feeling really unmotivated. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but I will try to upload more Smash. I think I'm gonna upload some VODs if you guys are okay with that. I would probably just like upload a bunch of VODs on my channel so I can make them into playlists and study them and stuff. So, hope that answers that. Next question. What made you want to play Melee? This is a very good question. I like this question. So, the reason why I played Melee was earlier March. I think it was. Let me actually look it up right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. I looked it up. The reason why I played Melee is because on a school night, I don't know what night it was probably like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. It was not a Friday, I don't think it was a Friday. But, it was early 2020. I was still going to school, so it wasn't like after COVID, it was pre-COVID. I watched this video called There Will Never Ever Be Another Melee Player Like Hungrybox by Lemon. It's a very good documentary, I really enjoy it. It actually got a lot of other players into Melee too. But, I watched the documentary and I was like, wow, Hungrybox is awesome. This guy is amazing. I want to play Melee. I want to play Puff. And so that is the reason why I started playing Melee, is because of that documentary. I have that documentary to thank, and I actually know a lot of my friends who are actually very good now also have that documentary to thank. So shout out to that documentary. I think you all should watch it. Also the original Smash Brothers documentary. That's a very good documentary too. So yeah. Next question. What are your opinions on the Jigglypuff Peach matchup? This is good. I think Puff Peach, when people say it's 60-40, I think that's kind of a dumb thing to say. Get ready for this pop to open. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I don't think Puff Peach is 60-40. I think it was back in the day. I think our Armada was completely fine for saying it was 60-40. It definitely probably was 60-40, maybe even worse. A little bit worse, probably back then. Because just Jigglypuff was dominating and Peach had like no idea what to do. Peach was definitely not as good as she is right now. Well, actually that's an interesting statement. I think the Peach meta has evolved more, but I think Peach has been placed a little bit lower on the tier list, so... But with people like Polish rising up and showing that Puff Peach is like it looks much better than it seems. So I think right now I would say Puff Peach is 55-45 Peach, which might anger people because people think it's worse than 60-40, which I don't see at all. Like I do not see that at all. When I think of a matchup, I think what at top level. What is like the win? Like who's winning more? And right now, Puff and Peach is very close. It's super close. Peach is not getting dominated like she used to. So I think it's 55-45. I would be willing to listen to 60-40, but I don't think it's any higher than that. But thank you for that question. It was a good question. Next question. What's your alternative username? So I actually have a lot of alts that I've used in my time. I've used, Tristan Rock 76. But the most prominent ones I've been using are Junko Enoshima, which is my Zelda, and Mama Vespucci, which is my Luigi. If you follow me in Melee, Mama Vespucci and Junko Enoshima, they do work. They do real fucking work. So yeah, those are really my alts. I don't have any other alts that I really use, I don't think. They're probably all inactive if I have any, and they were probably made a long time ago. But those are the only alts I use. Do you sleep with any stuffed animals? Not really. I do have a lot of stuffed animals. I have a Vaporeon plushie right over here. Let me show you all that. I also have a Mario plushie, like a Cat Mario plushie. I have a lot of them, but I don't really sleep with any. I don't know, like if I sleep with a plush, I usually just like falls off my bed and I forget about it, and I don't like subjecting my plushes to being on my floor for a couple days to weeks before I actually pick them up. So I do not sleep with any stuffed animals, but I think sleeping with stuffed animals is pretty hype. Next question. What year will the first person walk on Mars? 2077. I think 2077, because I'm Tristan Rock 77. Next question. How many 7-year-olds could you fight in waves of 5? Oh, this is good. This is good. So, I think this is interesting, because is it like a fight to the death? Or do I just just incapacitate them? Do I just throw them to the floor and they start crying, Because I don't think I could fight many in a fight to the death. I feel like 7-year-olds, they would be biting me and shit, and I would not be able to last long. I'd be my legs would be all shredded, and at some point I would just be too exhausted and I would give in. But I think if I could push them down, they would just start fucking crying. I think I could fight a lot. I think realistically maybe 3 or 4 waves of 5. Is that saying too much? Because I don't know many 7-year-olds, so I don't really know what the average 7-year-old is like. So I think I could probably fight 3 or 4 waves, assuming it was I could just push them down and shit. But yeah, if they bite me and stuff, that would fucking hurt. That would be terrible. The next question: if Hungrybox didn't exist, would you still play Puff? So like I said earlier, the only reason why I play Puff or play Melee at all is because of the Appleman documentary. And without that documentary, I believe I would not be even playing Melee. I think I would still be an Ultimate player. I think I would be a very decent Ultimate player. And I think I would still be going to tournaments, but I do not think I would be playing Melee. That documentary definitely helped me play Melee. I have that to thank for a lot. But assuming, I still got into Melee, I don't know if I'd be playing Puff. I would probably be playing, Fox or Marth. Maybe Luigi. Without HBox. Because Puff also, HBox really helped improve the Puff meta. And I feel like Puff wouldn't be as good as she is. Or, how people perceive her without HBox. So, I probably would not be playing Puff. Not because I don't want to, but because I wouldn't know, the true skill of Puff. Next question. Keep anonymous. What is your favorite video game? My favorite video game of all time is definitely Melee. I love Melee. Melee is such a good game. I feel like people see Melee players and they're like, oh, those people they feel like they're elitists. They're playing a dead game, 20 years old, fucking play Ultimate. But I think to truly understand the Melee community, you have to be a part of it. You have to actively interact with it, because when I was an Ultimate player, I did not give a fuck about the Melee community. I did not give a fuck. And then I got into it, and I met so many great people, so many people who really care, who will take time out of their day to help me improve, even though they gain nothing from it. And I truly love the Ultimate community. I think the Ultimate community. I truly love the Melee community. I think Melee is 100% my favorite game of all time. Other than Melee, though, I'd probably say, if I was only forced to play one game, GTA 5, probably. Other than Melee, I would probably play GTA 5. GTA 5 has, so much shit. It's like a fucking golf game. You can play, fucking casino games. Do so much shit. I love GTA 5. I think, other than Melee, GTA 5 is definitely my favorite game of all time. Favorite t-shirt? My favorite T-shirt is probably, I have a lot of T-shirts. My favorite T-shirt is probably like my Dogi Dogi Literature Club one. I like that one. Or my Nagito one. I like my Nagito shirt. I think that looks really good, especially with the sweatshirt on. It looks like it's a banger outfit. So those are probably my favorite shirts. Next question. Favorite Super Mario character. Ooh, this is good. Favorite Super Mario character. So I don't really play Mario anymore. I think Mario Odyssey was like one of the last enjoyable Mario games. Like after 2017, I just literally do not care about Mario games. Even like the golf ones and the new Mario. The new Mario Party looks okay, but I just really haven't kept up with Mario. But probably my favorite Mario character is Rosalina. I really like Rosalina. I play her a little bit in Ultimate. I think she's a really great character, and I love Mario Odyssey. I think it's one of my favorite Mario games. So Rosalina is my favorite Mario character. Next question. I haven't talked to you for a while. How's life been for you? I'll stay anonymous. Like I said, life has been really good. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I've been doing decent in school. With my friends, I haven't been talking to my friends as much, but when we do hang out, we have amazing nights, and it's not like it's their fault. I think I've been just grinding Melee a lot, and I feel like we're gonna hang out a lot more during like winter break and summer and stuff. But like everyone has been doing their own thing. People have been like getting jobs and stuff. So, yeah, I've been doing well, and I hope you're doing good too. I know you're staying anonymous, but if you watch this video, you'll know this is your question. I haven't talked to you in a while. I know you do go to a different school, but you were really awesome. You're really cool. You had really cool interests similar to mine, so I hope you're doing well. How's life good for you? Wee Games, did you fail NNN? I have got this question so many times. I'm only going to show it once, and I'm going to show it from the Instagram one because I do not care enough to show all the Snapchat screenshots. But no, I did not fail NNN. I just got really unmotivated to make videos. To be honest, they aren't as funny as they used to be. Like 2019, it was like really funny. People really enjoyed it, and I pulled in a bunch of views. People, a lot of support. 2020, it made a resurgence thanks to quarantine. People loved it, but right now, sorry, it's not pulling in the views like it used to, and views never really mattered to me. But like, if it's not pulling in views, there's obviously not interest for it. I'm not getting as much comments as I used to. It seems like people don't care anymore, and it's fine. I understand. I don't really feel as much passion for it as I did like 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But no, I didn't fail. And also, about that, next year, I promise you guys, I'm going to try to make a video every day in November. It will be my final NNN. Hopefully I can hype it up so people will, get some interest for the final one. But, yeah, that's really all I'm going to say about NNN for now. Cock to balls ratio. Like, cock to balls ratio. Like, do you mean, like, I'm trying to think about this. I would say like 4 to 1. 4 to 1. If you mean like the size. But how many cocks do I have to how many balls? 2 balls, 1 cock. Do you believe in aliens? So, I like this question. Do I believe in aliens? I do. I think that if by aliens you mean like extraterrestrial life in the universe, like other life forms not from Earth, I 100% believe that there are other life forms that we haven't discovered yet. But like if you're talking about like those fucking green aliens that are like, we have come to destroy your Earth, take me to your leader, like no, I don't believe in aliens like that. But I do believe that other life on Earth exists, and maybe one day I'll be able to contact it. Maybe before I die. That'd be cool. Next question. Bro, you should play like a Zelda game on the channel or something. Keep this anonymous, lol. I don't know. I've never really gotten into Zelda games. I played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I enjoyed that. I think that was one of my more fun Zelda games. I also played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I enjoyed that. But I just don't have, like, I just can't complete a Zelda game. I've never fully completed a Zelda game. I think I got close with Twilight Princess. I enjoyed Twilight Princess. And I think I did a lot with Wind Waker, too. don't know how close I got with that game, but I enjoyed those games. I just don't have like, I don't really want to like complete a Zelda game. It's mostly because I'm fucking lazy. That's mostly it. But if there's no interest, I would totally play like Ocarina of Time or something, because I haven't finished it yet, and I would be down to finish it. I know it doesn't take that long, so I totally would be down if you guys have interest for that. Sorry about that, guys. My mom called. You know how it is. How did you get good at Melee? Keep it anonymous. I wouldn't say I'm good. I don't think I'm good at all. I think the only people I consider good myself are top 100 players. But I think I'm an okay Melee player for what it's worth. But the way I got okay is I would grind a lot. I would play with a lot of good people. My fan is fucking being annoying, but I grinded with a lot of good people. I played like almost every day. I played a lot. I VOD reviewed. I would talk to some really good players, see what I could improve on and stuff. I would say just stick to it if you're, trying to get good at Melee. Just stick to it, grind, keep up the good work, watch VODs, I think. Get practice from people better than you. I don't recommend if you're trying to improve yourself and you're at like a intermediate-ish level, I don't recommend playing a bunch of players lower than you just because like they're your friends and stuff. I think you should play them if you want to, and if you want them to help them improve, but like you shouldn't only play people worse than you, because I feel a lot of people do that and they don't really improve out of intermediate, and they're like, why am I not improving? Well, it's because you're playing people worse than you and you don't really enter tournaments and stuff. So I think that's my advice, and that's how I got good at Melee personally. Why do you play Jigglypuff and Zelda No Name, which I think is anonymous, so I'm gonna just cross out their name. I play Jigglypuff and Zelda because I enjoy their playstyle. I really love Jigglypuff. HBox, huge inspiration to me, as you probably know. He's my favorite Melee player of all time. I think he is the GOAT, but that's a different argument. And I play Zelda because I like Zelda. I feel like she is one of the least played characters in all of Melee. Like, if you really think about it, she is definitely probably the least played character in all of Melee. So I think Zelda deserves more support, and it kind of sucks that she's like a fair and bare character. People it's like, oh, Zelda's fucking lame. She's so lame. But I think people should start appreciating Zelda. But those are the reasons why I play Puff and Zelda. Next question, Alice says, cock length reveal. Just hit me up in DMs, guys. If you want a cock length reveal, just DM me. Like, simple as that. Next question is, what's your favorite game of all time? I answered that. It's Melee. Fucking love Melee. Such a great game. Danimals, my boy Danimals. What up, Danimals? Danimals asks, how do you maintain good grades and stay good at Melee? That's a good question. I do not have the best grades, and also I am in mostly academic classes, so it's quite easy for me. I don't take honors or anything like that. Nothing crazy. But the way I do it is I dedicate the week to like the weekdays to doing homework, focusing on school, stuff like that. I will play Melee during the week, the weekday for sure. But I won't go crazy with it. Mostly I save Melee till the weekend when I know I'm free and stuff like that. So that way I can focus all my time. I won't have to worry about school. I won't have to end my sessions early, stuff like that. But I think legitimately, if you're an honors student, I know a lot of honors students that try to get good at Melee. I think that's very difficult. I think maintaining both is quite hard. And if you feel your grades starting to slip, I do not recommend to continue playing Melee and grinding it. If you feel your grades slip, I think school is the most important thing. And I think you can always improve at Melee, but once your grades are bad and it's the end of the quarter, it's going to be really hard to make it back up. So I think mostly focus on school, but you can definitely find time for Melee, especially if you if you have a job. It's also much harder to get time in, but I think you can definitely do it. If you don't have a job, you can probably fit time in for that. Extracurricular activities, if you do those, you probably won't have as much time, but I feel like you can definitely fit Melee into your schedule. But mostly school is always number one important. I don't recommend fucking grinding Melee if your grades are slipping, but if you have good enough grades where you're satisfied with yourself, I say then play Melee, but don't ever let your grades slip. But that is a good question. The next question is, oh, yes. Palmer asked me, did you beat NNN? I already answered that. I also got a lot of funny questions, like from Roman. Is yo booty real wet? Yeah, I got a lot of these, and I didn't really want to answer them because like what am I supposed to fucking say to this? So, lastly, we have the Twitter answers I received. I didn't receive too many on Twitter, but the ones I did, I will answer right now. 4. I received 4. Nick Lamphy says, "Fuck you and your puff." Nick Lamphy, I beat you with my Yoshi, my fucking Yoshi, bro. Are you my fucking Yoshi? Like, do I have a I don't have a fucking Yoshi, man. How do I beat you with my Yoshi, bro? You may ask, what is your favorite dinosaur? Mine is the Spinosaurus. That is a great choice. I replied, great choice, because it is. My favorite dinosaur is the T-Rex. I know I'm a 5-year-old child, but I love the T-Rex. They're fucking awesome, and Jurassic Park is so fucking sick. Junko Real Life asks, why do you love Junko? She's a fucking queen, bro. Like, have you ever watched Danganronpa? She's a girl boss, okay? Like, she is literally a fucking girl boss. She is the best Danganronpa character. I think Junko was completely justified for everything she did. I can't even blame her. So, that's why I love Junko. If we wanted to dedicate like a real character analysis video to Junko, I would be down if you guys want to see it. I could go into greater detail, but for now, that's all I'll say. The last question, the last legitimate question that isn't something like, can I see your nuts, is what is your favorite Among Us task? My favorite Among Us task, I haven't played Among Us in a while, but probably, oh, this is hard. I'm thinking about, because I mostly played the original map, so I'm going to go from the original, like, you know, like the fucking Spaceship one. I like asteroids, I think the asteroids are fun. Then, you know, throwing out the trash is okay, too. Yeah, I would say that. What else? Yeah, I would say asteroids. Asteroids is probably the best. Asteroids are throwing out the trash. So, well, yeah. That's been me answering your guys' questions. I think this video is like 20 minutes long. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys just, like, ask me questions. I would be willing to do this again in the future. So if you have any other questions that have inspired from these answers that you want to ask, you can always ask me in DMs if you want or something. I'll reply to just about every question. I really don't care. So if you want to ask me something, just hit me up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to give a shout out to Smash Homie Summit. Smash Homie Summit's gonna be soon. I will release the intro soon, but it's gonna be a bitch to edit. So if anyone knows how to like do animation, or like slight animation, I want to edit the Smash Homie Summit intro to make it kind of like the Danganronpa 2 intro. Not kind of, like basically exactly like that. So if you know like minimalistic animation, stuff like that, please hit me up. But yeah, that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for the questions too. 30 questions, over 30 questions is, I'm very grateful. So, thank you guys for watching. Love you all. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.